Hello everybody, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. We're heading off to a nice little after-fight world. We just defeated the entropies. And with me I have a familiar guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Haley, or Noid in this case. Nice to meet everyone.
You know, from my OG videos. Like Spyro.
Yeah, like, Spyro, yeah.
Yeah. And that canceled Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep playthrough. But yeah, this is the Snacks Dimension. It's a bonus world. We're going to get to play as all the playable characters here.
I'm excited, all the playable characters.
Whoa! You said it, Crash.
We can meet with the others after we've explored. Now, which way are the food trucks?
Alright, starting off, we got a Crash and Coco level.
I just want to say I am also the one that goes for food trucks immediately.
That's fair. Me too. I'm a foodie. But you already knew that.
Oh, this game is so cool looking.
It's so pretty.
It's very pretty.
Hidden gems right here off to the start. Make sure you jump between those vehicles because they will fall down if you stand on them for too long.
Oh, I'd make the mistake and stand on them for way too long.
So, what's your story? I want to hear all about your history with Crash.
Oh gosh. I started playing Crash when I was very tiny, and I only remembered so much of it. I remembered particularly the most annoying levels. Not with bosses, but just the small things I couldn't get through as a child that just didn't occur to me. But now
They were hard games.
getting back into it, and it's just kind of nice to see, like, these older games really getting revamped and rebuilt, and it's so cool. It's games like this were already really cool back then, but seeing them revamped like this is just so pretty.
Yeah, especially since this is a brand new game and not another remake.
Yeah, like, that's really neat.
First new game in 12 years.
I'm really glad they decided to revamp Crash and Spyro as well, and as well as some of the others for like the past few years.
Yeah, still holding out for Spyro 4.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited for that.
Favorite Crash game?
To be honest, I think I've only played the very first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I've seen everything else for the other games, although I can't retain much of a memory. But the first one I liked, even when I went back through it.
Nice.
I don't know, the oldies are still kind of the goodies. Unless you count, like, the ones where you see first game syndrome.
I mean, I've already admitted several times in this playthrough that I have a soft spot for the first game. But yeah.
Also, what is this, like... I've never seen that kind of, like, sideways crawl, or, like, on the cars.
Yeah, that's actually one of his new abilities in this game. There's wall running and there's rail grinding.
Wow.
And I also got stuck up here. And I was trying to, like, safely get back down without dying.
Wouldn't be me.
But yeah, this is a nice little, supposed to be like a fun world to, like, celebrate your victory, but it's also got some of the hardest levels in the game in it, so,
Oh, we love that.
But yeah, this level gets to show off all of the 4 Quantum Masks powers, gets the most use out of them. Nice little send off to them.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it's so pretty. I'm not gonna get over that. It's just... in comparison to the older games, too, it's wild to see the difference.
Even if you compare it to the remakes we got of the first 3 games. Oh, and CTR. Honestly, I think this is the best the series has ever looked. But, it's also the same people that made the Spyro Reignite trilogy, so, they kind of know how to make cute and beautiful looking cartoon characters.
Oh, Jesus.
Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna make that.
I wouldn't have.
That double jump is a godsend.
We love double jump. Unless it doesn't
Died
make it.
there, so I was like, no, not gonna show that. This is the hardest part for sure.
I died there. Nobody saw it.
Yeah, it's the end of the first level.
My man really took a selfie, didn't he?
Yup. There actually is a statue of him doing that pose with the phone. I actually own it. I love it.
Oh my god. Ooh, do we get to go to Coco?
No, you play as Crash or Coco of your choosing. I chose Crash. But, this level's a combination. We're gonna be playing as Tanya and Dingodile in this level.
Ooh.
And, if I may be so blunt, this is the second worst level in the game.
That was fast, okay.
Yeah, I don't like this level. This is, like, probably the longest level in the game. It takes at least anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes to complete.
Good lord.
Yeah. And I feel like I would enjoy it better if it was split up into the 2 separate levels, but every world had 3 levels, so we gotta find a way to combine them into a single, very long, very unbearable level. It's not even Dingodile's section that I dislike, it's Tanya's.
I can only imagine. There he goes.
And Dingodile's a slower character, and yet he's still
Look at him
better.
go.
Still my favorite character. I guess that's a good topic of question. Who's your favorite character in the Crash series?
God. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really had a favorite, except for Crash himself.
Cop-out answer.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
I do like Coco, though. Fair enough. But I do like... I've always liked Coco as a kid. I never knew much about Coco, and that was probably why. And then Crypto himself was this madman that I loved a lot.
Who?
Did I say Crypto?
I
Cortex.
think you combined Cortex and Ripto.
I'm a god.
The real villain of this game is cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency.
It's after your bank account.
Here we go
I mean,
again.
this game's after my bank account.
My bank account's fine. I hope.
This game's already robbed my bank account 4 times.
I can believe that. Also, I hate TNT chases you. Like, who made that? Who thought that was a good idea?
The same people who thought making this level this long was okay.
A tragedy. I would have fallen off that. Make no mistake, I would have fallen off.
So, you know, same rule applies for all of Dingodile's levels, of course. It's got way too many boxes in it. I think this level has 491 crates.
Wow, that's more than I expected.
Yeah, his levels are notorious for having a lot of crates. I think this is the level with the most crates. I think. I'm almost positive this is the level that has the most crates.
Like, what is the purpose?
I don't know. I guess to give his vacuum gun something to do. And his big chunky spin a bunch of crates to run into. I don't know. Also, you have no context in this game, so you're probably questioning how Dingodile's even with us.
Yeah, actually. I saw Dingodile and I was like, oh, we're doing this?
Yeah, he's retired in this game, so he's not a villain anymore. He's just trying to get home. He got sucked into the plot by force.
Actually, I love that.
And Cortex is here too.
Yeah, I saw Cortex. I don't know what his deal is, but aside from the usual.
He changed his ways.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see how that goes.
Changed his ways because he was willing to team up with Crash just to stop somebody greater than him.
Wow.
Also, I have no idea how you're supposed to get those crates without getting hit by a nitro. I've never done it. Oh yeah,
Not for
and
me,
the hidden
Chief.
gem. It's over here. A little sneaky place.
Who needs to recycle?
Like how the enemies in this world are just a bunch of trash cans and recycling bins.
God, it's me. I'm the villain.
Oh. Oh. That's the end of the Dingodile section, and now switching over to Tana. So, like, yeah, obviously I died. I died quite a bit, actually. This level is brutal. Tana's section is literally only bad at the very end. Like, if the ending section was a little more generous, I probably wouldn't hate this level that much, even though it is super long. Although you are expected to do a lot of rail grinding and hit crates off to the side with her grapple. Which, you know, this is the first and only time that she does that in her levels, so... Thanks, game.
Rail grinding, you mean Ratchet and Clank?
Yes. Which, at the time of this recording, it is actually April 26th. And we just got a new trailer today for Rift Apart, and it looks amazing.
See, Tana agrees.
Yep. As she should.
As everyone should.
Oh, yeah, it's a little tricky. Probably, honestly, the hardest level Tana has in the game.
It is
Especially
10 minutes
for-
long. What can you do?
Yeah. Her half's only about 5 minutes, though. Which is pretty average for level length. But, you know, if you're trying to get all the crates, it's kind of a nightmare.
That's a different story.
Yeah. Which, I mean, obviously I'm gonna do it. I'm kind of great at this game.
I've done this before.
I've done this way more than I'd like to admit, actually. Because getting the insanely perfect relic on this level was one of the most taxing... Which, by the way, let me tell you about these, because you don't know anything about this.
Yeah, go for it.
There is 6 gems that you get in each level. 3 for collecting, I think it's 40, 60, and 80% of the Wumpa Fruit in a level. There's the one for collecting all the crates, which is the normal one. There's the hidden one, and then there's one for dying no more than 3 times. But there's also another collectible called an insanely perfect relic, which you get by getting all those gems in 1 life. You
No
can't
thanks.
die.
No thanks, not me. Nope, 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 nope.
And on a level like this that goes on for this long and has a really cheap section at the very end, it broke me.
Especially if it's at
It's
the
not-
end. Like, you already
Yeah,
worked so hard
yeah.
at the beginning, you think you're doing good.
It's not the worst level to get the insanely perfect relic on, but it's in my top 3.
Oh my god, no. I've had levels like that before, and like even like online games where you reach the end, and sometimes they do good and just kind of give something to you, and it's like, thank you, I struggled to get here, and then Crash really just goes, numb.
Yeah, a lot of people online have been talking about this, and I honestly agree. Despite my fact that I love this game so much, going for completion is one of the worst things you could do to yourself. That's why anytime I recommend this game to anybody, I say you should just play it casually, unless you really, really, really hate yourself. Actually, we're approaching the end section right now. You have to hit a bunch of crates, hope you live, and not get hit by these cars, which, you know, I died, so...
Oh god. Oh sweet Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not fun. And usually, what kills me is I panic. Because it's really hard to think while all the vehicles are moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you try and counter everything that you do because you think you messed up, even if you might not have. And it's just, you get hit by a bus.
Yep, and somehow I didn't die there.
Spicy fried mystery food.
But yeah. That's that. Horrible level.
But you made it.
I did. And now we're moving on to controversial take. My favorite level in this world, actually. Nope, other way me. There you go.
There he goes.
Haha, pun. The crate escape. But yeah, do you see there in the background where Cortex's blimp was?
Yeah, I did.
That's where we're ending the level at.
Look at the little man go. Look at him go.
Cortex gets a lot of hate as the worst character to play in the game. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. But I actually really like this level. I think this is the best level he has. Which isn't technically saying much because a lot of his levels aren't that good.
Oof.
I like this one. It's fun.
This is what he gets for being a villain.
Pretty much. He can't double jump or anything, so that's fun.
He's so tiny. Look at him.
He's adorable. Oh yeah, that's his gimmick. He can turn platforms into, or enemies into certain platforms.
Honestly, very reliable.
And he's got this little dash. Just waiting on the platform to rematerialize. I remember when this design for Cortex was first unveiled, people didn't like it for some reason. I don't know. I love it because it reminds me of his Titans design.
You know, you're right. I would have ran to that TNT like nobody's business.
This section is probably the worst part right here.
Ooh. Again, it's
Because
not
you-
getting
you-
hit by something.
You gotta count the vehicles to make sure that you go when it's okay. Because it goes like 1, 2, 4, and then I think it goes back to 1, and then another 1, and then 2, and then it's confusing.
Too much work for me.
That's how you get that hidden gem. It's not very hidden when you can see it plain as day.
It's probably very hidden if you have tunnel vision. Like, you're just there to complete the level.
That's fair. They do that a lot. They actually, like, hide crates and gems in places you wouldn't really be able... You could see at a distance if you were really paying attention, but, like, you really have to be paying attention.
It's like hiding in plain sight. That's what it's doing.
Yep. But this game is no stranger to hiding things in some really obscure places, like off-camera, that you wouldn't be able to see.
Oh, absolutely. I recall a couple in the original. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
this
this.
game does it at its absolute worst.
It just goes, if you see it, good for you. If you don't,
Then you're screwed.
you're screwed. Good luck, guys. We're like,
Have fun.
thanks. Oh, the fact you can get crushed there. Awful.
Yeah. This is definitely the hardest part of it.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't ride that platform, and I'm like, oh, that's why.
just gotta carefully time yourself because you can bounce into the enemies and get yourself killed. And I was waiting for that one to come down, and he's not coming down because now he's not on camera anymore.
Come down, you little bastard. There you are. Little man goes high.
And this is the final stretch.
Oh, it's so colorful. I'm not gonna get over that.
Yeah, this is definitely the most visually stunning world in the game. Yeah, there's the end of that section right there. And that's it for Cortex.
Oh, man.
That Schnurgleshank was killer.
Struth! Who cooked it? Heat was too high. That's why it was all rubbery inside. Subpar grill marks, too.
I liked the pickled wumpa leaves.
Cortex, you can't! Why did you not see it before?
Give him hell!
Yeah, no, Cortex ain't a good guy.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that plot twist got me.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that this was just gonna be a bonus world and the game was gonna end, but no, they literally pull this out of thin air.
You know what? I ain't that mad.
I'm not either, because the worlds that come after this are honestly one of the best.
Even better. The villain goes
Yeah,
back
this
to his
section's
usual
really-
antics, and then we get even better worlds.
Yep. This section is really hard if you don't know what you're doing, but I got it on my first try. Out of luck, honestly. You just gotta know how to platform on moving platforms. And, you know, not to flex, but I did get that insanely perfect relic.
Get it.
There's another way I can break this cycle of endless fighting between us. I can go back to where it started. I can undo my greatest failure.
He means you, Crash.
Bye-bye, Bandicoots.
Well, looks like we're going back to 1996.
Holy moly. Alright, here we go.
Well, that's it for that world. Snacks Dimension. Short. I'd say sweet, but it's got a bitter taste in the middle of it.
Not sure if I'm ready for that, Chief.
Well, you know. It's about to get real hard.
Oh, boy howdy.
We're going back to 1996, and that includes the difficulty of 1996.
No! Oh, God.
Yep. But, you got any social medias you want to plug for the people here?
Nope, I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna remain obscure and... well, that's it.
That's fair. Well, next time, guys, we'll be heading to the last world in the game, 1996. See you guys then.